Guys, so your height doesn't fucking matter, man. Stop thinking that it matters, okay? I'm telling you, bro, I have seen guys who are below average, so to speak, who could still get pretty girls, man. And I've seen guys who are 6'2", man, who are struggling. Guys who you think would be like, man, girls would be all over them because they're fucking tall, who are struggling, man. And guys who are shorter than you who are pulling, man. It doesn't matter. Especially, man, it's something like the older I get and the more I see this shit, meet more people and this and that, bro, your height as a guy is completely overrated, right? So the thing is, you got to think that guys, we judge women we want to date, right, based off their appearance mostly, right? That's a huge thing. Of course, you want a nice personality, but you want to be ultimately physically attractive. You want to have that, whether you're a guy who's into like pretty faces or you want a nice butt or, you like the chi-chis or you like the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like some guys, they like the girls who are like slim, thick. You got like a lot of guys have like a certain type, physical things you look at, right? Well, girls aren't, of course, yes, they want to be physically attractive. Yes, I think height does get guys laid, guys who would have no personality, okay? But I have seen guys who are shorter than me, okay? I'm like 5'9", bro. I'm not even, I'm like average. If you look up like the definition of average height, I'm like average. Maybe I'm an inch shorter than average. I don't give a fuck, dude. Because I know that it's all about you as a guy, your vibe, your personality, right? You could be a guy like, example, you take two guys, right? One guy's 6'2", 6'3", fucking Chad, dude, and you take another guy who's my height, and we're both talking to the same group of girls. I'm more fucking loose. I'm more like have this confidence aura about myself, right? Maybe I'm retaining my seed. So, girl, I'm just like more confident. I got this fucking aura, or I'm just more loose, right? Another guy, he's like rigid. He's like nervous let's tell a joke because he thinks that maybe it might not be funny to them. It's not, or me who's like fuck it, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna make myself laugh, right? I'm gonna say this stupid joke, and it wasn't actually funny, but I made myself laugh, right? And I believed it so much that now they're fucking laughing, right? And I'm not saying the joke because I want to. Oh, I hope they'll fucking like this joke. It's more of like, not like a fuck. I think this would be funny as hell if I said this shit right now. And I go for. I don't even think about that. I'm just going for. I'm just saying the shit that comes to my fucking mind, right? That Lucy Goose, a guy, who's, going, he's fucking dancing himself, he's having fun, he's in his own fucking frame, own fucking world, man. I learned this from Owen Cook from RSD also, and just through my own experience, man, going through the Tony Robbins event, man, and just like, bro, we're dancing. I'm not the type who dances or something, man, but I got so loose, I was fucking dancing, having fun, man. I'm fucking got my vibe high, man. I got my spirit, my energy, my vibe high. I am fucking like going ham, right? And girls really fucking like that shit. That's what they like, man. They want a guy who's fun. Girls just want to have fun. They don't want Mr. Serious. Actually, they want Mr. Serious, you know, makes 400K a year, blah blah blah, to pay her fucking bills, maybe to raise her child, but she's gonna be baning the dude who's maybe living in a fucking sprinter van, the guy who's fucking like living with 5 other roommates, who's having fun, man, who's fucking like, who's Mr. Good Vibes, who's Mr. Makes her feel good, makes her feel loose. She doesn't want to be with a guy who's like all rigid and stiff. You've been around someone who's been all like, they're awkward, so now you're feeling awkward, right? Same thing with chicks, man. If you could be like, your height doesn't fucking matter, man. There's guys like, literally, dude, they might say it matters. They might say, oh, I wanted this guy who's like 6. Like, they think logically, but bro, they will do other things than what they say logically. And they'll say shit to you just to shit test you too. Oh, that's how you know you're fucking in too, when they start when they'll throw a shit test out to you because they're like, oh man, the fuck, this guy's like 5'4". Why am I attracted to him? Is he legit? Is he real? Let me say this stupid thing about his height to fucking test him to see if he's legit or real or not. Okay, so guys, what's way more attractive to be tall is be lean. Okay, I'm telling you that much, guys. The guy who's 6'2", who is out of fucking shape, isn't gonna get as much. He's gonna get some just by default being 6'2", right? But it isn't like the guy who is maybe 5'7", who's fucking lean as hell, who's got his abs showing, who's fucking got that defined jawline, who's looking fucking, that's what they want, man. They want that fucking hard rock hard body that has some muscle and your veins showing and shit. You ever heard girls be like, man, it's just something about a guy with his like veiny hands, you know, or veiny arms. You know, they love that shit, dude. They don't like that. That's what they really attract to. Like the height is one thing, man. A lot of guys who are tall, bro, are lazy by default, man. Kind of like the girls who are hot, who grow up and don't have a personality because, you know, because they didn't have to. Same thing with the guys who are fucking like, who are tall, right? They are, they don't work on themselves often because they think that, oh, I'm just tall, you know, I don't really need to. Well, I've dated girls who legit were taller than me who are like, yeah, I don't like the tall guys because they're fucking boring. So that's why she's with me, inch or two fucking taller than me. And, you know, she's fucking hot. And I'm walking around with her, right? Because I'm more fun and I was in shape, right? I fluctuate a lot. And there's a big difference between when I'm in shape, you know, doesn't have to be, I've never even seen my abs fully showing before, guys, but I've been lean, you know, flat stomach, you know, where you're like, where you're at that weight, you're like, you feel good with your shirt off, right? That's what I'm talking about. That's where it all begins, man. I'll make another videos later on when I'm fucking in that, you know, sub 50% body fat where you're at, you know, the abs showing and shit. Now I'll make another video down the line when I get to that point. But guys, like the true like female attraction, whatnot, doesn't come from your height, man. Yes, I mean, of course, a little bit, but bro, you are overlooking it because you think, but just because you find people attractive based on what they look like, because you're a male, men, we look at girls' hips, like, oh man, she got nice wide hips. You know why? Or she got some nice fucking titties. You know why? Because or a nice butt. Because we're like, man, because subconsciously, like, oh, childbirth. You know, she got those nice wide hips. Whatever. It means she can birth my fucking children. That's why we're primarily attracted to that shit, right? Girls, man, they want that guy who's fucking fun. Like, they want that good vibes, man. They want that good. They don't want that Mr. Sears dude who's Mr. Successful, got that penthouse, making $400K a year, but is fucking stiff and boring and thinks girls, you know, only like him because of his money. So he leads with his money. Yeah, he's gonna get girls liking him, but the wrong fucking type of girls, and he's not gonna have women genuinely fucking attracted to him. You know, girls like, for example, like a girl needs to be genuinely attracted to you. You know, and it comes from your body, man, or like not so much your height, more so of your leanness. Okay. Also, retaining your seat. Hop on semen retention, guys. You're gonna up your dating game just by that. So while you're working on getting lean, you're also gonna be working on retaining your seat too, and that combination is a fucking killer combination, guys. So remember, guys, it's not about your height, okay? I have a buddy, man, average looking dude, you know, maybe I don't know, but he's below average height, okay? I love the guy. Even he knows he rocks it. But he's fucking ripped, dude. This dude walks around, he's got his tattoos, you know, that he likes. Not getting tattooed because he wants girls like him, but he's got his he's tatted up, he's fucking, and he's lean, and he works out, man. And I've seen the girls he's dated, he's smashed. The girls who go after him, because we talk and stuff, we're friends. So, you know, he shows me these chicks, and like, dude, he has a good fucking dating life, man. Is he letting, oh man, I'm just not tall enough. I'm just not tall enough. Like, say that shit in your, if you think that, I made a video on overcoming your limiting beliefs, but that's part of the video. Say that fucking thing and say it in a stupid fucking voice so that you start thinking, wow, that's a stupid fucking thought. You know, if I say this over and over, oh, girls don't like me because I'm not tall enough. Say it over and over. Bro, even my dog fucking looked at me. She's asleep, but she looked at me, she was like, what the fuck you just say? You know? And eventually, when you overcome that shit, or I'm sorry, you make that belief sound stupid, and then you fucking go ahead and replace it with something better. Okay? You replace that stupid limiting belief of that you think you're not tall enough with, okay, so this is what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna start step one. Girls don't like me because I'm not tall enough. What a stupid fucking thought. Girls absolutely love me and they find me so fucking attractive. I'm gonna say that shit over and over. Find whatever thing you want to replace with. You don't have to say the same exact line I said, but find whatever sounds good to you, okay? Even if you, right now you think, as you're saying, man, it sounds like bullshit. You know what? Because you say it so many fucking times, you're gonna start believing it, guys. So I'm here to help, man. I want you to succeed, guys. I always want someone like, you know, I'm still always working, always evolving, but hey, man, we're here to grow together, guys. So reach out if you want to talk. You got this, motherfucker. And I love you. That's why I'm making this video, okay? So peace.